doctor came in and she looked me in the eyes and she just said, your bone marrow pull came back and you have leukemia. And at that point I just went emotionally numb. I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that at 23, with all the goals that I had in mind, suddenly I had cancer. Waking up immobile, you just think, I'm never gonna recover from this. And you're 23, and you have this whole life ahead of you that you've been looking forward to, and all of a sudden, there's this moment of realization that you might not make it.
Her case was very complicated. She had a lot of things that kind of went wrong for her, but she was so physically debilitated, the only thing she could move was her left arm. In talking with her care providers, it seemed like there was really good reasons why we should stay in the Penn network. We chose Penn Rehab because they're the official rehabilitation provider for the Penn system.
In the beginning stages of her rehab, Bethany was afraid a lot to try new things. You know, she couldn't even turn herself in bed. And so to transfer herself and get to the point where she was accepting less assistance from us and doing more of that on her own, it was really scary for her in the beginning. As she progressed in therapy and got stronger and stronger and had more confidence in herself, it was really great to see her become less afraid and accept challenges from me without looking at me like I was crazy when I would suggest something that we were going to work on in therapy that day.
And one of the things I thought was very important here was the day that Bethany walked the parallel bars for the first time, the whole gym stopped and everyone looked at Beth and the room erupted in cheers. And it wasn't, again, just about her one therapist that was working with her. Everyone in the room was aware of her struggles and her progress and what she was going through. And again, I thought that was such a wonderful community approach. And when you have a whole community behind you like that, you can't help but think how you're going to go forward and how you're going to be able to succeed because you got a team that's standing right behind you.
And every single day I saw improvements. And even the tiny improvements of being able to move my legs or eventually stand up with a walker, things like that. Just to see the incremental differences and progress that I made, that pushed me to get up the next day and go back to therapy and keep working. Penn Rehab gave me back all of my dreams, everything that I had wished for, everything that I had been working towards before I got sick. I would like to say to everyone, my therapists, my nurses, everyone that I have worked with or come in contact with, thank you. Because without their help and their support, without them being there as soon as I needed them, you know, I wouldn't have made it out of here. I would have given up. And it wasn't just one single person. It was the fact that there was a team that became a community for me. And the fact that I had a community, a whole community, right here in one building to support me, that's overwhelming. And that's perfect.